At the point, at 6'3", number 0, Russell Westbrook.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Dwight Howard, Zion Williamson out there with Johnson. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Ball in at the point. And for Minnesota, Mitchell out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Green, then it's Carmelo Anthony, and it's Wallace in at center. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
The Pistons on offense. DeRozan outside. Ball against Westbrook. Launches a three. All no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now, here is Howard. He had 9 points in his last time out.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
On the wing, Anthony. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The three from Ball. Rebound, Minnesota.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the left wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball right side. Deflected. Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Oh, it's a big-time jam. He slams it right over Williamson.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ball outside. DeRozan against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Mitchell, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Mitchell. The three is up. Ball with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Now here's DeRozan. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Green. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Johnson. Ball passes to Williamson. Detroit moving the ball around. Mitchell against DeRozan. No good. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Green, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Green. Pass to Anthony. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Howard with a screen on Mitchell. DeRozan finds some space. Now here's Ball. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Second chance effort. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Yeah, just great focus from Mitchell. This is something great scorers like Donovan do.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
And his teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant. There must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Now here's Williamson. Yet to see a basket. Driving to the basket. Here's Johnson. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
You love how Joe Johnson goes straight up with that shot. He doesn't hesitate for a second.
Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. Down low. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Anthony's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Howard's shot's good.
You know, Joe Johnson has proven he will find his guys if they're open.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wallace. Westbrook outside. On target from range. Westbrook's got 5.
This has been an area of this game that Russell Westbrook is always working on. Consistency from range makes such a difference.
Now here's Williamson. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. For 3, Anthony. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
McCollum, pass to Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. He's got 5.
Yeah, Joe Johnson showing off that sweet touch from deep. Wow, what a dangerous three-point threat.
Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Williamson with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. McCollum outside. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And here's Anthony. Covered by Johnson. Wallace, the pass to Anthony. Now Johnson. Banked it in off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Detroit. Murray's checked in for DeRozan. McCollum taking his time here. Picked by Murray. Shot's good by McCollum.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point lead. Anthony against Williamson. To the paint. It's stolen by Howard. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Wallace. Here's Anthony. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Anthony's got 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Williamson outside. Howard with a screen on Johnson. There's McCollum with the three. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Westbrook. Another one falls for Minnesota. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Here's Johnson, following the score by Minnesota over Jones. The shot by Johnson, no good. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Minnesota shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Johnson, shooting one.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Pistons trail by 14. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Detroit. And there it is for him. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to McCollum. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Outside Jones. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell against DeRozan. To the inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want. The incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Mitchell up top, defended by DeRozan. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Johnson. No good on the triple. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Minnesota. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got DeMar DeRozan.
The pick and roll by Zach Randolph. This ability to make plays in that circumstance, so important.
Johnson against McCollum. Now here's Jones, guarded closely. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Porter. That's tipped. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Minnesota leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Johnson. That shot off the mark. McCollum with some nice D. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Johnson following the score by Detroit. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Detroit with a rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Porter. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Green is checked in. Ball, he's checked in for the Pistons. That free throw is good for Mitchell. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute. This is how you finish in transition. LaMelo Ball being rewarded for the hustle.
Steps back. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls. Anthony's checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Detroit. Williamson's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Pistons trail by 18. Picked by Williamson. Pass the ball. Back to Williamson. Jones against DeRozan. They set a pick. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Carmelo Anthony.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection. And it's showing.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Jones, the pass to Anthony. And here is Green. Three on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Minnesota again missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota leading by 18. Anthony up top, covered by Williamson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Randolph. McCollum on the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. The three from Ball. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's Jones with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
To the paint. McCollum with a steal. Here's Randolph. Green covering. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Now, this guy just has so much veteran knowledge. The pump fake by Zach Randolph fools defenses, gets them off their feet. So good.
And he drops it first. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Graham?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, Minnesota. The Pistons in second.
Both rosters filled with riverboat gamblers. These guys are looking to create turnovers every possession.
Anthony outside. To the inside. Mitchell, the pass to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
Pass to Johnson. Williamson with a screen on Anunoby. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Johnson. Williamson's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside. Pistons trail by 11. Ball outside. Outside Johnson. Back to Ball. The 3. Oh, Ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Westbrook against Ball. Green, a screen for 3. Westbrook. The rebound by Detroit. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball outside. Back to Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
The unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the switch here also for Detroit. Michael Porter, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Westbrook left side. Green, a screen. Minnesota again missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Johnson. Williamson with a screen on Westbrook. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot. Zion Williamson.
One shot.
The free throw off from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Now here's Green. 9 points in his last outing. And Ball throws it down.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Outside Johnson. Anthony outside. Inside. Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Outside Johnson. Back to Westbrook. Anthony left side. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, these are the kinds of nights when he gets it going like this, Melo can be a one-man band.
Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Williamson. Over Anthony. Williamson misses. The Timberwolves lead by 4. From the baseline. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. 16 points for him.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Anunoby against Porter. Ball outside to the middle. It's stolen by Green. Anunoby against Porter. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Some changes for Minnesota. Wallace comes in for Anunoby, and Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Johnson. Howard's checked in for Detroit. DeRozan comes in for Johnson. Porter hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Anthony. Over Porter. Anthony misses. Pistons trail by 4. DeRozan passes to Williamson. Outside Porter from behind the arc. Kicks it to DeRozan. Howard, the screen. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Westbrook outside. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Back to Westbrook. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Outside for Porter. There's the triple. Wallace pulls it in.
At some point, you start to think about getting others involved. It has been a struggle.
Anthony misses. Porter, the pass to DeRozan. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 2-point game. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Anthony is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wallace in at the 5. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williamson finds DeRozan. Now here's Ball. Pounded by Westbrook. From deep, Johnson. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. Think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by Minnesota. Back to Ball. Johnson for 3. And Detroit another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Anthony outside. Back to Westbrook. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Dwight Howard picks one up. Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
One shot.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 11. Howard with a screen on Anthony. A good look from Johnson. Here's Howard. And he comes up with a bucket. Howard's got 8.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Green with a screen on Ball. Pass to Green. On the wing, Anthony. Covered by Johnson. And down it goes. 2 points. 18 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Down low. It's stolen by Howard. And he's gone for the left. Oh, Zion! A rim shaker!
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We approach the playoffs. Let's see how the East is looking. You look at the Pistons, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Right now for Detroit, their season's in danger of slipping away. But still, it's not too late. With a strong push here over the last few games, they could earn a play-in spot.
On the wing, Anthony. Shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
DeRozan passes to Howard. Back to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Johnson. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Green with a screen on Ball. Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
He has consistently worked to become a dangerous three-point shooter. Donovan Mitchell, dynamic from downtown.
Now here's Johnson. 13 points in the game. Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Minnesota. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
Back to Westbrook. And the layup is good off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Back to Ball, to the inside. Here's Williamson. Zion! Aggressive on the interior.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside Mitchell. Anthony feeling it out a bit. He takes it in, and Anthony slams it in.
Boy, and that one's got his teammates fired up. Anthony making a statement big time.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Pistons trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Back to Ball. Ball, a screen on Green. Here's Williamson. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. And Minnesota making a change here. Johnson's checked in. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Pistons. That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 in the 3rd and looking in control. To the paint. McCollum with a steal. Johnson finds DeRozan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Minnesota shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Mitchell, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Johnson. Williamson for 3. Look at Zion showcasing the range.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Anthony with a screen on DeRozan. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And they recover it. Johnson passes to Westbrook. The 3-ball. The rebound by Detroit. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Johnson from downtown. Anthony grabs the board. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Westbrook outside. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this is Russell Westbrook's comfort zone, right? Good size at the guard position, excellent vertical. It's easy for him in there.
Pass to Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
There's a physicality that Joe Johnson brings to the offensive end. So skilled at getting his body into the defender.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first. And Johnson drops them both. Minnesota in the lead. Anthony outside. Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Outside Mitchell. Westbrook with a screen on Johnson. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound Detroit. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. The Pistons rebound. Pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Here's Westbrook. 20 points for him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Dwight Howard picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And he sinks the second. Detroit has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Brooks outside. Down low for the tie. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Inside, here's McCollum, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McCollum's got 6 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's DeRozan following the 3-pointer by Minnesota. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Westbrook against McCollum. And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 23 points.
Nothing makes a defense shudder like when Russell Westbrook has every aspect of the offensive game going right now. Woo-hoo, look out, everybody.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. No luck on that one. Zion Williamson has been on display for Detroit. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th, we've got Michael Porter. C.J. McCollum is out there with ball. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Randolph in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass on the layup. 26 points for him.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Williamson with a screen on Jones. There's McCollum with the 3. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Here's Williamson. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. And that one comes up a bit short. Timberwolves shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Anunoby finds Jones. Back to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Johnson passes to Oden. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony. Pistons trail by 3. McCollum, a pass to Ball. McCollum with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ball. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Picked by Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Down low, Randolph. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Oden's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. McCollum with a steal. Here's Ball. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Anthony up top. Covered by Williamson. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Anthony outside. Buries it from 3. Anthony's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation for Melo on the catch and shoot.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. He's checked in for Minnesota. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Howard's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Williamson. Ball passes to McCollum. To stop the drought. Drives to the hoop. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, out of a cannon. McCollum left a vapor trail.
Johnson passes to Anthony. Over Williamson.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
And Ball will bring it up here for Detroit. They trail by 6. Williamson outside. Pass to Howard. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Minnesota leading by 6. Anthony outside. Pass to Johnson. Howard on the double team. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anthony. 4-3. Drains the triple. Anthony's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Now Howard. Pass to Randolph. Howard, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Now here's Wallace. Johnson inside, hounded by Ball. Johnson with a bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's McCollum. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Anthony outside. Wallace, pass to Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Mitchell's checked in for Anthony, and it's Westbrook in for Johnson. Detroit also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Zion Williamson, and DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for McCollum.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Randolph. Shot from the top of the key. DeRozan with the bucket.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Westbrook. For 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's DeRozan. Randolph passes to Johnson. There's a screen. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Well, Johnson isn't just an outside shooter. This guy is a versatile, talented scorer in the paint.
Outside Jones. And it's good. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Westbrook. Jones feels it out. Over Johnson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Johnson after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And Minnesota with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Anthony subbed in for Jones. Zion Williamson is checked in for Detroit.
Johnson.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Westbrook's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. It's stolen by Howard. Throws it up high, and Williamson throws it down.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Green to the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Ball. Oh, LaMelo using his speed.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Outside Anthony, tries from 19. Mitchell outside. Another chance. Gets it to go.
Oh, here in the fourth quarter, he's 5 for 7 from the field.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. Westbrook rips down the board. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Mitchell, and the 3 misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Anthony in the post. Johnson on him. Anthony in the post. Covered by Johnson. Oh, off target from downtown. Pistons trail by 6. Here's ball. Johnson up top. DeRozan outside. Yes! Using that window.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Westbrook. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ball against Westbrook. Oh, he leaves no question.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Pistons trail by 6. DeRozan right side. Williamson outside. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Tipped. Green against Williamson. And an intentional foul right there. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. Here's Anthony. Green outside. Westbrook knocks down the trifecta.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now here's DeRozan. Now ball. 6 on the shot clock. The release. Anthony pulls it down. Here's Mitchell. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.